Christmas Eve night, Santa needed a break from his Yuletide flight. He saw a little shack and thought that'll do, but one wrong step and down he flew. Santa fell in the outhouse, oh what a scene. Covered in trouble, not red or green. He hollered for help, but all I could do was laugh so hard I cried a tear or two. The reindeer were laughing, stomping their hooves, while poor old Santa lost his Christmas groove. I grabbed my rope and threw it down. Hold tight, Saint Nick, I'll get you out somehow. Santa fell in the outhouse, oh what a scene. Covered in trouble, not red or green. His boots are ruined, his pride is too, but he's got stories for the North Pole crew. We got him cleaned up as best as we could. He said, next time I'll stop where I know it's good. He tipped his hat with a sheepish grin and said, this year no cookies, leave bourbon and gin. Santa fell in the outhouse, oh what a night. Turned a rancher's pit stop to a holiday sight. If you see him this year, just give him a smile. He's had enough chaos to last a while. So if Santa's late, you know where he's been. Stuck on a ranch in a holiday spin. It's a cowboy Christmas under the moonlit sky, where even old Saint Nick ain't too dignified. For some Christmas cheer, hope to find my gal waiting right here. But what did I see by the twinkling tree? An elf getting cozy, too close to she. An elf got caught with my girlfriend, oh no, under the mistletoe, putting on a show. His pointed boots and a sly little grin, you better believe he won't do that again. He's whispering sweet nothings, holding her hand. That tiny fella had a big old plan. I tipped my hat, said, hey little guy, care to explain before reindeer fly? An elf got caught with my girlfriend, oh no, under the mistletoe, putting on a show. I grabbed his hat and he took off fast. This cowboy don't let no elf trespass. Now Santa called and said, cut him some slack. He's got a list, but he ain't coming back. I laughed and said, that's fine by me. Just keep him off my Christmas tree. An elf got caught with my girlfriend, oh no, under the mistletoe, stealing the show. Now she's all mine and the lesson's clear. Keep your elves in line this time of year. So if you see an elf with his mischievous eyes. Keep your sweetheart close, or he'll improvise. It's a cowboy Christmas full of surprise. Even elves can't resist under moonlit skies.
Christmas morning, I jumped out of bed, dreaming of turkey and fresh cornbread. But I turned on the tap, and wouldn't you know, no water was running, just ice and snow. Frozen pipes and a cold shower Christmas. The heater's broke and the kids are restless. The turkey's raw and the dishes are piled. It's a frosty fiasco, but we're still all smiles. Grandpa's complaining, wrapped in 3 coats. Grandma's soup froze like a block on the stove. The cowboy's hat got icicles too, while we all sang carols and stomped in our boots. Frozen pipes and a cold shower Christmas. The heater's broke and the kids are restless. The turkey's raw and the dishes are piled. It's a frosty fiasco, but we're still all smiles. Santa came by and slipped on the ice. He hollered, next year, better think twice. We all laughed and it broke the chill. Who needs hot water with laughter to fill? Frozen pipes and a cold shower Christmas. The heater's broke and the kids are restless. The turkey's raw and the dishes are piled. It's a frosty fiasco, but we're still all smiles. So if your Christmas don't go as you planned, grab a blanket, hold your family's hand. Frozen pipes or a heater that quits. It's the love and laughter that truly fits.
It was Christmas Eve, all quiet and still. Santa came by to give us a thrill. But as he dropped gifts by the old fir tree, my dog got a glint and said, those boots are for me. My dog stole Santa's boots, ran off in the snow, left St. Nick barefoot with nowhere to go. He's hopping and hollering, cold toes in the night, while my pup prances around, feeling just right. Santa tried bribing with cookies and milk, but my dog just laughed, strutting smooth as silk. Those boots were too big, they flopped with each stride, yet my pup wouldn't quit, took 'em for a ride. My dog stole Santa's boots, ran off in the snow, left St. Nick barefoot with nowhere to go. He's hopping and hollering, cold toes in the night, while my pup prances around, feeling just right. are snickering. Rudolph can't stop. Santa's out there in just his red socks. The dog's howling loud, a cowboy's best friend. Guess this Christmas tale won't soon end. My dog stole Santa's boots, ran off in the snow, left Saint Nick barefoot with nowhere to go. He's shivering and muttering, next time I'll stay clear of cowboy ranches with mischievous cheer. So if Santa's late, don't you dare blame the sleigh. It's my pup's new boots that caused the delay. He's a rascal for sure, but his heart's pure and true. Just maybe keep your footwear out of his view. It started last December on a frosty morn. The goats got loose and now I'm torn. They climbed the barn, then the shed, then my house. Now they're jingling around like a Christmas carouse. Goats on the roof and bells on their hooves, wreaking holiday havoc with nothing to lose. They're eating my lights and stomping the shingles, my Christmas spirit's hanging by a jingle. Neighbors are laughing, taking their pics, while I'm out here yelling, get down real quick. One's dressed in tinsel, another in a wreath. They're the reason Santa skipped us last week. Goats on the roof and bells on their hooves, turning my holiday into a comedy of moves. They're headbutting Rudolph, snacking on boughs, leaving hoof prints wherever they go. Tried to lure them with a bucket of oats, but they just bleated back, catch us, you dope. So I gave up and joined the goat parade. Now we're the talk of the Christmas charade. Goats on the roof and bells on their hooves, turns out this chaos is the best of news. We're a holiday hit on every postcard, goats in the spotlight stealing Christmas hearts. So here's to the goats and the festive cheer, they've made this season the highlight of the year. Goats on the roof and bells on their hooves, turns out they gave us the best Christmas grooves.
Christmas morning, feeling kind of bold, decided to cook while the coffee got cold. Biscuits in the oven, thought I had it down, but smoke started rising and alarms went to town. Burnt biscuits in a smoky kitchen, the dogs are howling, grandma's itching, the fire alarm's screaming, the butter's gone bad. It's a breakfast disaster, the worst we've had. Grandpa hollered, what's that smell? The biscuits turned black as a charred cowbell. The skillet's melted, the gravy's too thick. This Christmas morning ain't quite picturesque. Burnt biscuits in a smoky kitchen, the dogs are howling, grandma's itching, the fire alarm's screaming, the butter's gone bad. It's a breakfast disaster, the worst we've had. Tried to fan the smoke, but it only got worse. Grandma's yelling like she's preaching a curse. Santa peeked in, shook his head with a frown. Next year I'm eating at IHOP in town. Burnt biscuits in a smoky kitchen, the dogs are howling, grandma's itching, the fire alarm's screaming, the butter's gone bad. It's a breakfast disaster, the worst we've had. Christmas cook's plight. Leave the bacon to pros and just enjoy the night. Burnt biscuits or not, we'll still find cheer, making memories with family every year.
It was Christmas Eve, all calm and bright. The fire was low and the stars gave light. But then came a thud, a muffled ho-ho. I looked to the chimney, and what do you know? Santa got stuck in the chimney again. Too many cookies, too much milk, my friend. His boots are wiggling, the reindeer are laughing. Guess this cowboy's Christmas just got a bit more crackin'. I hollered, hey Santa, you doing okay? He grunted and groaned, I'll be out by May. I grabbed some rope and my trusty old chair, said we'll get you out, don't you despair. Then out from the chimney came a loud sneeze, covered me head to toe in soot debris. I said, Santa, you owe me a brand new coat, or maybe just throw in a shiny new boat. Santa got stuck in the chimney again. Too many cookies, too much milk, my friend. His belly's a-shaking, his pride's taking hits. This Christmas surprise is the best of skits. The reindeer peeked in with Rudolph in tears. He said this happens every few years, with a tug and a pull, a shove and a twist. Santa popped out, covered in soot, but missed. Santa got stuck in the chimney again. Too many cookies, too much milk, my friend. He waved goodbye with a sheepish grin, said next year I'm dieting before I begin. So when you leave cookies, don't go overboard, or Santa might end up needing a tow cord. It's a cowboy Christmas with laughter and cheer. Just pray he fits down your chimney next year.
In the moonlight glow, fields are silent, blanketed in snow. Hay bales stand like frosted cakes so sweet. The cows wander near, thinking it's a treat. Snowflakes on the hay bales, soft and white. A farmyard under the starlit night. It's peaceful and calm, with a laugh or two, when the cows take a bite and say, what's this do? The tractor's parked, it's had its last ride. Frozen puddles shimmer on the countryside. The hens are snug roosting in their barn, while the cows keep nibbling with their snow-filled charm. Snowflakes on the hay bales, Mouse take a bite and say, what's this new? Life on the farm has its moments so grand, from sunrise chores to frost-covered land. But these snowy nights, with a chuckle and cheer, are the ones that stick with you year after year. Snowflakes on the hay bales, soft and white, a farmyard wonder under the starlit night. It's beauty and humor, simple but true. In the heart of the country, there's always a view. So when winter comes and the snowflakes fall, I'll think of those cows and their puzzle of calls. It's the charm of the farm, a sight to behold, with hay bales of snow and stories retold.
Christmas Eve, all calm and bright, when a big old crash woke us up that night. We ran to the fire, and what did we see? Santa in the ashes, stuck as can be. The day the chimney fell in, oh, what a sight. Santa came crashing down late that night, covered in soot from his boots to his chin. That's the day our chimney caved in. The stockings were gone, the tree took a hit, the whole room was covered in dust and grit. Santa just groaned with a sheepish grin, said, guess I shouldn't have had that last 10. The day the chimney fell in, oh, what a sight. Santa came crashing down late that night, covered in soot from his boots to his chin. That's the day our chimney caved in. Santa chuckled, next time I'll call, your chimney's too weak and way too small. Maybe build it with a stronger plan, or I might just land on your minivan. The day the chimney fell in, oh, what a sight. Santa came crashing down late that night, covered in soot from his boots to his chin. That's the day our chimney caved in. Now every year we sit and we grin, telling the story of the night back then. So if you hear a crash and a jolly man spin, it might just mean your chimney fell in. It was Christmas Eve, quiet as a mouse, when Santa snuck in through the cowboy's house. He made his way to the cookie tray, but Grandma walked in and things went astray. Santa walked in on Grandma in her PJs, caught her with the cookies in a moment of dismay. The cowboy froze, couldn't believe his eyes. Now Christmas comes with awkward goodbyes. his festive clothes. The cowboy chuckled, "What's going on here?" Santa said, "Just cookies, I swear, no cheer." Santa walked in on Grandma in her PJs, caught her with the cookies in a moment of dismay. The cowboy froze, couldn't believe his eyes. Now Christmas comes with awkward goodbyes. Grandma laughed, said, "Don't you be shy." Santa winked, said, "Just one more pie." The cowboy groaned, "This can't be real," while Grandma and Santa made their next meal. Santa walked in on Grandma in her PJs, caught her with the cookies in a moment of dismay. The cowboy froze, couldn't believe his eyes. Now Christmas comes with awkward goodbyes. Now every year it's a family tale, how Grandma and Santa went off the rails. So if you see him heading for the trade, make sure Grandma's tucked away. Late one night by the fire's warm glow, I grabbed some baked beans from the pantry row. Thought I'd have myself a quiet little feast, but those beans unleashed a mischievous beast. The ghost of Christmas beans haunting my plate, rattling the dishes, stirring up fate. It howled through the house with a gassy roar, slamming the shutters, creeping the floor. That specter was wild with a bean-shaped grin, floating round the room, causing quite a din. It knocked over cider, spilled Mama's pie, and scared the turkey till it learned to fly. The ghost of Christmas beans haunting my plate, rattling the dishes, stirring up fate. It howled through the house with a gassy roar, slamming the shutters, creeping the floor. I hollered, "Now listen, this has to end." But that ghost just laughed, said, "I'm your bean-fed friend." Turns out his mission wasn't evil or mean, just a warning to go easy on beans. The ghost of Christmas beans haunting my plate, rattling the dishes, stirring up fate. Now I tell this tale, and folks all agree, too many beans make for ghostly company. So this Christmas Eve, as you fill your plate, remember my story before it's too late. A ghostly warning to keep things serene, or you'll be haunted by the ghost of beans. Made the ranch look nice, strung them around the barn and the fence precise. But I turned my back for a second or two. Now they're missing and I've got a clue. The goat ate my Christmas lights, now it's glowing at night, shining like a lantern. What a crazy sight, chewing on the tinsel, looking mighty proud while I'm running around yelling way too loud. Saw it standing there by the old haystack, a green and red glow coming out its back. It burped up a bowl troubled and gave me a grin. This goat's in more trouble than it's ever been. The goat ate my Christmas lights, now it's glowing at night, shining like a lantern. What a crazy sight, chewing on the tinsel, looking mighty proud while I'm running around yelling way too loud. It's munching and crunching, won't take a break. Looks like it swallowed the Christmas cake. The family's laughing, saying what a show. Now the goat's the brightest thing in the snow. The goat ate my Christmas lights, now it's glowing at night, shining like a lantern. What a crazy sight, we'll string it up by the barn with glee. The goat's our new holiday centerpiece. So this year's tale is one for the books, a glowing goat and my panicked looks. If you're decorating with string lights in sight, keep 'em far away from your goat at night. It was Christmas Eve, the moon was high, snow was falling in the midnight sky. I heard a clatter on the roof so near, thought, well, Santa must be here. But the reindeer pooped on my porch, oh no, left a mess in the snow, put on quite a show. I wanted a gift, but I got the smell. Merry Christmas, y'all, what the heck is this hell? I stepped outside in my boots and hat, took one sniff, said what's up with that? Rudolph looked guilty, the others did too. Prancer just shrugged like, what you gonna do? The reindeer pooped on my porch, oh no, left a mess in the snow, put on quite a show. I wanted a gift, but I got the smell. Merry Christmas, y'all, what the heck is this hell? Santa leaned out and gave me a wink, said, sorry, cowboy, reindeer stink. He tossed me a shovel and flew away. Guess I'll clean up till Christmas Day. The reindeer pooped on my porch, oh no, left a mess in the snow, put on quite a show. Next year I'll say, land over there, keep your mess in the open air. So if you hear hooves and a jingle or two, just hope they don't leave a surprise for you. It's a cowboy Christmas, full of strange joy, where reindeer leave gifts that no one enjoys. Christmas morning on the ranch was calm, till the rooster let loose with the wild aplomb. The nativity scene, so perfect and sweet, had a piece missing, and it wasn't the sheep. The rooster stole baby Jesus, ran out the gate, flapping and squawking, causing a state. Through the hay over fences, what a mad spree, chasing that bird in a Christmas melee. Mama screamed, get that bird right now. Papa grabbed his hat, muttering, holy cow. The shepherd's staff and Mary tipped askew, while the donkey just brayed as if he knew. The rooster stole baby Jesus, ran out the gate, flapping and squawking, causing a state. Through the hay over fences, what a mad spree, chasing that bird in a Christmas melee. Darted through the barn with us right behind, knocked over the feed and the laundry line. Grandpa shouted, "It's heading for the coop." But that rooster was faster than a cowboy troop. The rooster stole baby Jesus, ran out the gate, flapping and squawking, causing a state. Through the hay over fences, what a mad spree, chasing that bird in a Christmas melee. Finally caught it, the statue's intact, but that rooster's got nerve, I'll give it that. Now every Christmas we laugh and agree, our nativity needs a guard dog, not poultry. It was Christmas Eve on the ranch that night. The stars were shining and the moon was bright. I heard a thud and a jolly old grunt. Santa took a wrong turn, now he's in a barn hunt. Santa's lost in the hayloft, tangled in the twine. He's trying to wrangle Rudolph with a rope, a bale and line. His boots are full of sawdust, his suit's a little torn. Santa, how'd you end up stuck in this old barn? He spooked the horses and scared the hens, knocked over my saddle and my toolbox again. Dashers on the rafters, prancers in the trough, and I'm yelling, Santa, what's going on up top? Santa's lost in the hayloft, tangled in the twine. His list is flying everywhere, gifts are hard to find. He's hitching up the reindeer to my old plow cart. I guess Christmas magic works with cowboy parts. We got the lanterns lit, the barn doors wide, even the rooster's helping Santa get outside with a ho-ho-ho and a tip of his hat. Santa hitched up the team and was gone just like that. Santa's lost in the hayloft, but now he's on his way. Thanks to a cowboy Christmas, he'll save the day. Next time he'll check his map before the sleigh takes flight. But we'll always remember this wild barnyard night. So if you hear a clatter, don't look to the roof. Santa might be stuck in your barn with the hoofed. It's a cowboy Christmas under the starry sky. With Santa in the hayloft, you never know what'll fly.